It's finally happened. I have the last piece of the puzzle. The last belt. And I'm going to put it right there. And I can also add it straight to my gauntlet. If you look at my right hand, the red belt is there. Which means I can do what I've been planning to do since the very beginning. I can take my hand and... I have snapped all of the doors into my shulker box, and I even took some of the weirder doors as well, including the water ones. I've got so many doors. I think I got just about every single door that I physically could. The only person who really escaped was Etho, who doesn't have any kind of door whatsoever. He has a very strange base. It's worth going and have a look at that. So we're going to pop these doors where nobody can get them. And I think I'm going to enjoy having this on my hand for a while. So anyway, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Last episode, we built this. It isn't completely 100% finished, as you can see up there, but for the most part, there's been a lot done. A lot done. In fact, there's actually so much done in here that I think it's time I moved my attention back outside, because this is so functional. And I have been slowly putting all my goods in the right chests using this amazing sorter. I mean, you can see how busy this has been. I think it's time I did bring my attention back outside. I think there's some details missing and definitely a bit on the side. And we're not going to look at the back, but you know what that's like. But before that, I actually need to meet up with Mumbo Jumbo, who has seen my signs and is going to meet me in the shopping district for our first Mumbo for Mayor meeting at the new headquarters that we made last episode. Mumbo Jumbo.
Hello?
Our future mayor.
The future mayor.
The future mayor.
That is very, very confident of you. That is... I mean, the pressure's definitely on. I feel like a lot of people have heard about this Mumbo for Mayor thing, and
yeah,
I don't know what's going on, mate. To be honest with you, I've kind of been caught a little bit off guard.
Well, I'll fill you in. So I'm campaigning for you to be mayor, and that's a thing. And right. I've made a headquarters for us.
Oh, sweet. So we actually have we have a place, a den, like a hub where we can conduct mayoral activities and form. All right. Okay.
Well, I thought I'd meet you here because I wanted you to try the diamond throne on for size. See how it fits.
Am I allowed to actually stand it? I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, there's no mayor to tell you off, is there?
That's very true. Actually, yeah. Who's gonna stop me? How do I look? Do I suit it?
Yeah. You don't.
Yeah.
You look interesting.
I'm gonna get down. I'll
say the thing. I'll say it's very you.
I mean, my face doesn't suit these sorts of things. I can't have this sort of luxury with a face like this. Not
at the moment. No. Have you seen this, by the way? You've seen the posters I've put up, right?
Yes. Yeah.
There's other people have copied. Look at this. Vote Scar, trees and cats for all.
What? We don't even have promises like that on our poster.
Well,
we just
have
have
a couple of promises. I've kind of promised everyone facial hair. Anyway, let me come and show you the headquarters, dude. Let me show you the headquarters.
Okay. Whereabouts are we going?
To the right, past the concrete shops. I don't know why there's two. There we go. Look at this. Stop over here for a second. Take a look at this.
Wait. Well, it's very obvious whose headquarters it is.
It is on brand. It is on brand.
No one's being mistaken there. This is like, I don't even know how to describe this. This is like the worst superhero base ever. And I mean that in like a positive way. I've got my own facial hair as my base. How do you get into this place?
Oh yeah, there's a little platform here at the back that you get, and yeah, you kind of fly in. There we go.
Okay.
See?
I was kind of expecting like splitting waterfalls or you know.
I don't know how much budget you think I've got for this campaign.
That's true. Fair enough.
Take a seat. Take a seat.
Okay.
And let us start our first mayoral campaign meeting.
It is exciting. Okay, so obviously you're running for me to be mayor. That's It was unexpected, okay, but clearly the people want it because it seems to have gotten around. It seems to be very popular. Okay, I'm hearing nothing but Mumbo for mayor at this point in time, which is great. Our mayoral campaign is clearly onto a winner. The one question that I do have for you though is like, how does one do mayoral stuff? Like, what does a mayor do? What is the plan for our campaign? But I feel like we need to back it up with some good plans and strategies for mayoral stuff. You know?
You didn't see the poster. You saw the poster, right?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the poster, but that's just advertising the mayoral campaign.
That's the
plan. What do we plan on doing?
The poster is the plan. Mumbo for mayor, right? Mumbo for mayor. Plan. There's the plan right there in red and white.
No, that can't be the plan. Dude, no, the advertisement for the mayoral campaign isn't the plan. That's just telling people that I'm running for mayor. That's not a plan. There's no plan there.
I don't know what mayors do. They sit on the diamond throne and stuff. And
I don't think that's all they do. They've got other things to do, Grian.
But the poster. Look at the poster, Mumbo.
I mean, it's a good poster. I mean, if ever a poster was the plan, it's been executed well.
Okay, I haven't really got a plan. I didn't think I'd get this far. I didn't think anything through.
What is the plan then? I don't know. Why am I asking you? What?
You sure the poster's not enough?
I mean, I'm starting to think that maybe the poster's enough. Well, what if I was to build someone? You know, I could
build someone.
Build someone. Yeah, we could build someone to come into the campaign, like artificial intelligence style,
like
redstone engineering.
Like a robot.
Yeah, like a robot.
A redstone machine.
Yes, a mayoral bot. A Grian Mumbo mayoral bot.
A Grumbot.
A Grumbot.
A Grumbot.
Yeah, we can make a Grumbot. Grumbot, the mayoral bot.
Grumbot, the mayoral bot. I am frequently astounded by what's possible with redstone, so I'm not even a little bit surprised.
Okay, so I think we could definitely do that.
Like an 8-ball thing. It just tells us the answers.
Exactly.
It tells us exactly what to do.
Exactly. Yes, so we present a mayoral question. Perhaps we feed it some mayoral information so it knows what to do.
Yeah.
And then we ask it mayoral questions and it gives us mayoral answers and then mayor.
Okay, cool. No, I'm down with that. Okay, so if I can build the outside of it because I don't know redstone, and then you do the technical doodads on the inside.
Okay.
And then we got a Grumbot.
So we'll have a handsome, smart Grumbot. You'll do the outside, I'll do the inside, and then mayor. I'm just gonna say mayor.
That's just what happens. You press the button on the Grumbot and you become mayor.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
100%.
But
100%.
I mean, before we do that, there is something I'm gonna have to ask you to do. I know. Sitting here, I've realised that. Could you take your helmet off for me, just one sec?
Yeah, no problem. No, I was about to say maybe actually I took that off very hastily. I probably should have given you like a couple seconds to warm up.
That is not the face of someone people are gonna vote for. I'm gonna put that out there. Please don't take any offense to it. I wouldn't vote for you, and I'm running for you. I'm running this campaign, and I would not vote. You need to get your mustache back. It is
right. Okay.
It is probably your one and only best feature. Do you know what I mean?
Right. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'm not gonna take that. I feel like that was a sly dig. I'm gonna ignore it.
In the meantime, I'm gonna send you a skin to solve this problem. And I need you to put it on. Okay.
Okay.
Much better.
Really? I haven't looked yet. Could you give me like an audio description as to...
Have I got so you take like a paper and you pop it on your head. That's basically what's happened.
That sounded like you were putting a piece of paper on your own head.
I was.
That's really... Well, okay, let me... Oh my goodness, I've got a handle and everything. Have I got a logo on the back of my head?
Yeah,
Is
turn
this
around,
just your lunch bag?
This is my lunch bag.
It feels greasy.
Yeah, there might be a little burger grease in there somewhere.
Yeah,
but
some spare chips, just all up in my hair.
A couple of dried chips in there. And I've drawn a little Mumbo face on it. I must admit, way better. I'd vote for you.
Okay, but I still should probably get
the real deal. I don't care what it takes. Go and beg Tango if you have to. Buy it back. I don't care what you got to do. But your job is to get your mustache back from Tango. We can deal with like the thing shaved out the back of your head because people aren't voting for the back of your head. They're voting for your front, of your face. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So plan is okay. The plan is right now is acquire mustache, make Grumbot mayor.
Yes. I think we missed a few steps, but that sounds about right. Plan.
Cool.
Let's go.
Right. Sweet. I'll get started on that then.
You look like the worst superhero I've ever seen.
Proud to be one.
You know, watching the sunsets from the mustache is oddly satisfying. This is the spot. It's so calming. So, we now know the plan. Mumbo and I don't have a plan, so we're going to make a robot that gives us a plan. I've got myself some materials for this machine. I have no idea what to do. I don't know I don't know how big it needs to be. I don't know what it needs to be made out of. I don't know what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to guess. I'm going to try and put the features of me and Mumbo into this machine. Now, the Mumbo for Mayor campaign has been very, very successful, but I think it's best that the people that are promoting Mumbo for Mayor, you know, leaving comments and stuff, definitely keep it to our comments, mine and Mumbo's. Don't go spreading it around the internet, please. It can be very frustrating for other people. So, Mumbo for Mayor, keep that in our comments. And as for the other candidates, please, it would be absolutely amazing if you gave them as much support as you give us. This is a competition / race / fight for the diamond throne that's entirely fun between all of the hermits. So let's all try and make this the most positive experience for absolutely everyone. So just as much as you support me, you should support the others. Speaking of the others, I think it's finally been revealed who else is after that thing, the diamond throne. And one of them is Stress Monster, who has gone with the campaign GG Get Gorgeous. And it says vote gorgeous, but I feel, oh, there it is. There's two versions. Stress for Mayor, there we go. And then we've got False Symmetry. So Stress Monster, False Symmetry, Mumbo Jumbo, our boy. And we've got probably the worst campaign, Scar. Look at this, really bright, colourful. He's got a dark sign with normal text on it. Vote Scar, trees and cat. That's so difficult to read, Scar. Look, from back here, you can't read that at all. So we got Scar, Stress, False, and Mumbo. And Joe Hills for the dog. And I've actually seen a couple more headquarters pop up. Literally pop up. There's a hot air balloon. Vote Scar. Oh, this is really nice. Yeah, it's made my little mustache look pretty pathetic. Look at this. That is such a cool effect. The angle of that, very nice. And the way that he's put all of those fences together, smashing. I mean, this is why we got to support our fellow hermits, right? Because they're doing a better job. I mean, I still really like this. I think there's something very elegant and nice about this meeting room, and I'm about to expand this, but something also about this. Scar, gonna be some real competition. And then over here, there's another headquarters that can only belong to False Symmetry. I believe this is in the same style as her base. And we can spy on the headquarters right now. Yep, False for Mayor. I don't know where Stresses is, if she's got a headquarters yet. but it would be cool to see what that looks like when it pops up. It looks like the mayor campaign is really starting to get going. So that brings us on to actually build the Grumbot machine. Now, I think what I'm going to do, because I don't know how big this machine has to be, I'm going to make a platform out the back here, and then build the machine on it, and then later down the line, I will build the building it goes in. So I'm working a bit backwards, topsy-turvy. I'm going to build what's inside the building, and then build the building afterwards. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's get into it with a new time-lapse, building the Grumbot. Let's go. Behold the Grumbot. Look how happy it looks. This design was a lot harder to nail down than a lot of other things that I've done in Hermitcraft. This took a really long time. I think I've got about 8 different designs for various Grumbots. But this is what I settled on. It's got my fringe, it's got Mumbo's mustache, and it's a robot. I think that is 3 boxes checked. It currently doesn't work, obviously, because there's nothing technical inside. Now, if there needs to be more space for Mumbo, there's some room to expand out the back if we need to. But I think Mumbo can do pretty well with that. Then hopefully we go like beep boop, and then something will come out here. Our instructions will be dispensed. Now, there is something I really need to point out. There's this green, like the matrix text going down the face of the Grumbot. This was an idea given to me by B-Dubs, and oh my goodness, thank you so much, B-Dubs. What a suggestion. The banners, they sway ever so slightly in the wind, even though there's no wind in Minecraft, but it gives the illusion. Oh! Maybe I should build the platform a bit bigger. But it gives the illusion that there's like this green text moving down the screen. It actually makes it look alive just because of that very, very subtle sway in the banners. Now, this is the banner here, and all I've done is just laid it over each other again and again, and it's just produced the most amazing effect for Grumbot. Now, when you're standing here, you can just about see, and you'll also notice that it's kind of doing like a pose. And this is intentional because Grumbot is basically shrugging and saying, I don't know either. So whatever you get out of it, it's kind of just imagine that the Grumbot's going, this is what you do next. So that is a big job done. And I'm so thankful that I didn't build the building around this first, because I had no idea it would be this enormous. It is a huge build. It's much bigger than the headquarters itself. But from a distance, look how cool that is. Hold on. If I position myself correctly, can I make the mustache, like, go on the Grumbot? The answer is not really. And the other thing is, it totally blocks my favorite spot for the sunset. Grumbot's just like, I don't know, you built me here. I don't know. I'm Grumbot. I am extremely pleased with this, and I'm probably going to leave this for now because I've spent more than enough time designing robots and doing mayoral campaigns. I have just a few things left to do because unfortunately it is that time again. Look at that in the background. I have a few things left, but unfortunately it is that time again. We have run out of time. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to check up on the diamond situation because the great thing about building that. Oh wow, look at them. Oh, that's again, my sunset gets taken away from me. The great thing about building so close to the shopping district, if I ran out of stuff, I just came over here and I shopped, and I probably spent over a stack of diamonds building that thing. Not that it matters, because we have been selling lots of goodies, including things that we're currently running out of stock. I never thought the name tag thing would be so popular. Again, we're not selling any dirt. But anyway, I'm afraid that is it for today's episode. It has been a busy one. We snapped our fingers and we got rid of everyone's doors. Well, everyone that I could get. And we have had a meeting with Mumbo. We have a plan. And now we have a Grumbot. What is a Grumbot? Not even we know. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.